Welcome to Golden Sun, Fallen Stars, or Fallen Star. I'm not sure. I think it's Fallen Stars. I wanted to give this a shot because I'm always interested whenever I find out about a Golden Sun ROM hack. I've heard of this one before, and I may have tried it. I honestly can't remember. But even if I did, I've not played much of it. Fallen Stars is meant to be a, like, total nut bar difficulty hack. Like, this thing is supposed to be ridiculously hard, and there's some really crazy stuff. Like, I know that there are a bunch of weapons that give you 2 attacks per turn. Having played around with the editor a lot, I kind of understand how hacks like these were made now. So I'm interested to try this with a new perspective. Hold on, my stupid mic is still awful. Or it's not my microphone, it's the stand that sucks huge nuts. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm going to play through this tutorial here, and this part might get cut out, not this intro, but it might skip straight to the overworld, because I don't know if there's actually anything different going on. So let's get started. Oh, wow. Okay, shut up. Oh, I thought that one was longer than that. I want to get into a fight and see if anything's different right off the bat. So whenever I was working on my own ROM hack, which very short-lived, I may eventually return to it at some point, but I was kind of just getting a feeling for how everything worked. Whenever I was working on my own... Oh, see, look, here's already new stuff. Throw Venus Endowed Shuriken. Okay. Dragon Arte. Summon a fire dragon to attack. And then they didn't bother giving Jin anything. Yeah, just... Okay. Huh. That's interesting additions. I'm not sure what that adds, but sure. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Also, Flare is really expensive. Holy crap. I may be doing this wrong. Sorry if you can hear the people. 78 damage from Flare? Good God. Yeah, wrong one. I try to play this prologue as little as possible, so I'm not... I don't have it totally ingrained into my head. On my old copy... I'm still stupid. On my old copy, like my actual cartridge, I have a save at the beginning of the game. You know what, just attack, we don't even need to worry about it. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's... But on my my cartridge, I actually had a save that was after this, so I could always skip it. Because this prologue is just so long. And, I mean, obviously I already skipped the kid part. But yeah, as you can see, I think every weapon has an unleash now. That's also something I was toying with my ROM hack, but I don't know how much I like it. I also have come to understand a lot more about the animations of this game and how they are assigned to certain things, and how some animations are like hard-coded onto certain attacks. It's very strange, considering you'd think that an animation is something that could just be decoupled from its effect and you would never have to worry about it, you know. But no, there are some attacks, I guess it's connected directly to the attack slot it's in. But there are some animations that will just not work if they're not connected to the specific attack. Jin ability animations specifically are like that. And I remember I tried editing Flint to shoot shurikens out, like to use the shuriken animation, because I wanted him to be like a multi-hit Jin, like you could, you know, AoE. And that completely broke the game. it was a very strange effect that had. Wow, that's a pretty big little group there. But yeah, the animation would like turn. Also, whoa, I am really loud. What is going on? I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't realize that I'm like peaking, but I'm barely talking. Oh, what the heck? Whoa, my voice is not supposed to be that loud. Okay, that looks like that's better. Just had to move some stuff. May end up going back and editing that a little bit. Sorry about that. And got Quake. What was I talking about? Oh, so I tried assigning the shuriken animation to Flint, right? The ability. Because in-game, you know, Flint is just an ability with the Jin attached to it, you know. Like, you could make Flint into a synergy if you were really compelled to, for whatever reason. So I applied the shuriken animation to Flint, and it made it turned Flint into a Jupiter Jin. I'm guessing because shuriken is originally a Jupiter synergy, so probably something with the palette. I have no idea how that works, but it turned him into a Jupiter Jin, and it made it to where Isaac would jump forward, slash a foe, like doing the Jinny like sprite would rise up out of him and shoot shurikens from like point blank range. So it was just really interesting to see how, wow, great. It was interesting to see how even just changing a very small thing, like switching which animation is assigned to an attack, can completely break the game. So far, this just feels easier. I mean, you know, the prologue is not easy to begin with. Or is not hard to begin with. But, oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. Streamer brain is real, and you don't have to be streaming, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I learned a lot, and also I learned that you shouldn't let that program sit idle for any period of time, because if you do, whenever you come back, it will delete all of your saves. And you'll lose tons of progress. Fallen Star, playing version 1.0.1. R. R. Okay. But one thing I noticed is there are a ton of enemies in this game that are just like wasted slots. And I feel like you could take advantage of that to really enrich the, I'm sorry, my neighbors are extremely loud. I have no idea what they're doing out there. I don't know if you can actually hear that, but they're like stomping up and down the stairs for some reason. No idea. In general, they have zero regard for anybody else in this building, and it really sucks. Anyway. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, right. You could use the fact that there's so many pretty pointless enemies in this game to really enrich. There we go. Really enrich the enemy diversity throughout the game. And I honestly think that that's something that could add a lot. Something I was experimenting with too is using a lot of the unused palettes that are in the game's code. Or, well, they're not in the game's code. The way that palette swapping works in Golden Sun is that you have the base sprite with its basic palette, and then a filter is applied to that palette. So generally, enemies will have kind of the same. Oh, I think I missed an item chest. All right, we're gonna get ready for volume. Yeah. Okay. So, and generally enemies will have kind of the same colors across the board. Like, there will always be like a greenish one and a purple one and a blue one. And there are actually 6 palettes for every monster, including its basic one. So, one thing that you can do if you're doing a ROM hack or something, and you saw a little bit of this in Dawn of Jin, is there are all these enemies in the game, or all these palettes in the game, that you can just totally make like the entire enemy roster completely different. Like, one of the things I had, just as an example, one of the enemies I had was in the first overworld area. I used the Thunder Lizard or Salamander model, or sprite, you know. I guess it was originally a model, but... and I made it brown, and I just named it Komodo. So, like, you could just do crazy stuff like that, and have the enemy roster be completely different. The only restriction is you can't really change elemental resistances, because the way those work is they are assigned to enemies as groups. Come on, shut up. Let me play the fucking game. I should have just skipped this, but now I've talked so much about stuff that I don't really want to cut this out. But elemental resistances work in chunks, basically. Like, one set of enemies will have, like, this chunk of elemental resistances. Or this, like, set of elemental resistances. So, like, you know, rats or whatever. Rats, zombies, like all those like early game enemies that are just weak to fire. They all have, oh, hold on, I'm still getting crazy. My sound. There. I moved my mic away from me, so hopefully it won't be... Yeah, that's way better. I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna try and balance that out in post. But, like, all of those early game enemies that are just weak to fire have exactly the same elemental stats. And so they're only... Rather than every enemy having an individual elemental stat distribution, they... Yeah, shut up. They just, like, share. And I'm guessing that that's just to save space or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would take up that much space to begin with, but whatever. Oh, man, this part sucks. So, that's one restriction. You can't really change, like, elemental resistances without making enemies switch slots, because they are assigned on a slot basis. So if you took the salamander enemy, for example, we were already talking about that. If you took the salamander enemy and switched its slot with, I don't know, like Willhead or something. I think Willheads are weak to wind or water. But you could switch those and switch the stats, and so then you'd have, like, a salamander enemy that's weak to wind instead of fire. But you wouldn't be able to change it yourself, at least not with the program I was using. Which, to be fair, that thing is really janky, and it's been abandoned for years now, which is unfortunately... unfortunately... Oh, jeez. Which is unfortunate... because it is a really good program, and I feel like if it had gotten finished, it would be, like, probably one of the best ROM hacking tools out there. It is really great. Now, the main problem is that unless you really know what you're doing, and I'm talking, like, really know what you're doing, you cannot edit maps. And that's probably part of why... you know, you see literally zero edited maps in these, you know, like, I don't think there's ever been a Golden Sun hack that changed the overworld or anything like that. And it's just because a lot goes into it, too, you know, like, you'd have to try and match Golden Sun's art style, and it would be a whole thing. But the other restriction you're working with when you're making a custom enemy is that you cannot change where the targeting icon is. So, like, you have to pair enemies with similar or, like, enemies that are similar in height. Or else you'll have your little pink, like, targeting arrow way, way, way above the enemy or inside of it, you know, like... Because I was experimenting with changing bosses into different things. And boss slots, there might be a way to change sprite sizes in the editor. I don't think there is. But generally, like, if you were to replace the Kraken, right? The Kraken has a naturally very big sprite. If you were to replace the Kraken with, say, like, a slime... the indicator for hovering over an enemy on that one would be like 20 feet above the slime's head. Like, the slime would be way bigger than normal, but it would not look good at all. So there's a couple things to consider when you're making a custom enemy, but really it's not that hard. And I think that there's a lot of room for interesting stuff, considering you have so many underutilized sprites and you know, palettes. Like, one of the enemies that I made was using the sprite of the Colosso Warrior, and I made it like a living armor kind of enemy. You know, just that kind of thing. As long as you're creative, which I don't claim to be, but as long as you're creative, really the possibilities are endless. And it's so easy if you're just using that. And again, you're not going to be able to do anything crazy. You know, you're not going to be able to make Golden Sun's Indigo or like Star Road. You know, you're not going to be doing anything that would make K's blush. But, you know, I mean, heck, more hacks for Golden Sun are always better. And, you know, I'm not trying to convert anybody here, but I'm just saying, if you think, hey, you know what, I could make a Golden Sun ROM hack, you should try. You should absolutely try. Anybody can do anything that they put their mind to, you know, and I think that it'd be cool to see a lot more Golden Sun fan content. And maybe, you know, if we got enough of it, we'd see a revival of stuff like the tools. You know, because let's be honest, Nintendo's not going to make another Golden Sun. There's never going to be another Golden Sun game. I could see us maybe getting like a shitty remake that, you know, has that toy box aesthetic that Nintendo loves these days. I could see that, like, maybe. It would absolutely not do the original game justice. And it would probably also not fix any of the problems. Except maybe the dodgy translation would get cleaned up. But I don't know. I also hate Treehouse, so I wouldn't really want them to touch the translation. What is he? Oh, he's... What? Oh. Sorry about that. What are we doing? What? What? Whoops. I think I pressed the wrong button. That was sick. Cool, it just doomed the whole world. This one really is hard. Boy, I'm missing that Dawn of Jin, like, skips right to the gameplay thing. Alright, here we are. Sick. Now I can actually talk about, the game and not just, like, ROM hacking. Yep, I'm an adept. Yep. Okay. Man, at least Echo lets you say, like, oh, Lizardman. I wonder why it was Lizardman. That's another slot, too. Is that enemy that is used during that tutorial is its own enemy. It is a unique zombie that is exactly the same as the normal zombie, but it has 1 agility, so you always go first against it. So, like, that's another slot you could use. Because I don't think you need to kill it during that tutorial. I think it just ends immediately anyway. Oh my god. That's a big resistance drop. Did that guy get 2 attacks too? Jeez Louise. To be fair, that's something I was experimenting with. Yeah, jeez Louise, let's go, dude. Come on. That's something I was experimenting with too, is making normal enemies attack twice sometimes. But it was usually specifically like a, you know, either a very, like the enemy, like the boss of the area, or, what? Excuse me, did it just eat my pee-pee? Did Whirlwind just completely drain my pee-pee? What kind of world are we living in? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Like, you just lie to people in this game. That's great. This is gonna be something else. I'm not sure I'm ready for it. Okay. Mint up. Let's go get old Tismo. Oh, I forgot to rename everybody. Oh, well, whatever. That's like the most fun. You guys love my funny names, right? Right? Yeah, come on. Yeah. So apparently, the only thing I saw about this... Whoa, 85. One thing I saw, not the only thing, one thing I saw about this is that Ivan is like bonkers. Air render, a fast attack that can divide air itself. I mean, that sounds cool. Three waters of life. Oh no. Side drain chance 30. Oh, I like that. Boosts and regens PP, HP and PP regen. Boosts agility and HP regen. Does all equipment do that? Chance. I really like that it lists the chance for each one. Boosts agility and luck, HP and... Oh. Huh. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so everybody has, like... Or every piece of equipment has, like, a bunch of extra shit that it does. Okay, I'll ask you anything about armor. HP regen, but lowers agility. Huh, so it seems like they just gave extra effects to, like, literally everything. That gives me 1 defense, but 4 agility. Oh, right. So I'm pretty sure in this game, everybody can equip everything, which is, I think, actually a really cool addition. You know, you can dress Isaac up in a pretty dress later, if you're so inclined. You can give Ivan a shield. I really like that. That gives you a lot more customization. Should I go for the... I have the gloves right now. Lowered agility. I'm worried that that will come back and bite me in the ass, though. Well, let's give it a shot. I ain't gonna turn down more HP regen. Everything I've heard about this game is that it is ridiculously hard, and that toward the end it also gets really annoying. I'm not really planning on this being like a full playthrough. Maybe it'll turn into one, I don't know. I'm sure you guys would be seething at me if I decided to play an entire, like, ruin. Play through Golden Sun again instead of working on... Okay, so it doesn't seem to apply for weapons. It's only... Which makes sense, yeah. Wow, this thing looks like shit. Pretty bad. But it's only meant to kind of be... kind of like I did with Dawn of Jin. Play it until I don't play it anymore. Go ahead and put Mind Read on L, and it will stay there for most of the game. I can't really remember if there's anything else that needs to be done here. I wonder if I'll make a total ass out of myself like I did last time with this. Let's run interference. Okay. I'm gonna get you. I think I can do this. Yeah. There we go. See, that's normally what happens. Yep. We got him. Alright, I think that this bandit fight is probably going to be the first real, you know, this is probably going to be where the game actually starts. So let's save. Fallen Star. See, what is it? Fallen Star or Stars? Because the ROM is called Stars. This guy was living out his deepest, darkest fantasies up here. Alright, here we go. Oh look, he decided to use one of the other palettes for no reason. Fair enough. Didn't rename them, though? Like, you didn't think that that was necessary? I would have renamed them if I was going to change the color. Let's go ahead and make a state here, because this is probably going to be hard as hell. Should we take out the side guys or go for the big boy? Air render. So his attacks are cheaper. Are they weaker? Dragon Arte. Oh, there. Oh my. Ivan. My man. Wow. 1 damage? Rending Shadow. Bandit's strength returns to normal. What is going on? Also, Garrett's just dead because there's no way. Huh. Isaac recovers 19 HP. 19. Ivan's PP is fully restored. HP is fully restored. Oh yeah, it is. He's just gaining such a colossal amount of HP each turn that his venom doesn't even matter. At least not yet. It will. I guess we'll just keep trying on this guy. Synergy has been sealed. Sacred water. These guys, they don't do any damage. This is like, oh boy. I feel like I'm... Why is it strength returns? Oh, does that have like break built into it? I think it has break built into it, which is cool. That is neat. I wonder what the secondary effect on Sand Blades is then. Sand Blades is also a cool name for an attack, I'll admit. I feel like I'm fighting like a stall team in like Pokemon Showdown. It's like unironically what it is. They just... The amount of HP that these guys regen every turn is insane. I wasn't paying attention to how much damage Whirlwind did. Oh, it's a PP suck move. Also, that guy nearly killed Ivan in one hit. Oh my god. Come on. This is miserable. I see what you did. You should have changed like the text to say what it does, like, because it's easy to change the descriptions of stuff. That is super easy. This is misery, though. Oh, man. Come on. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. It's seriously looking like we're not going to be able to win this. Just because... They're all chancy. They're all chancy and we're stuck with special attackers out front. Oh man, this is brutal. Oh, Isaac's out. Dude, this sucks. Holy crap. I can't even kill one of them. Oh boy, this is gonna be... Well, there we go. These kids are nothing to... Wait, what? There's a cutscene? Wait, am I back in... Oh, okay. No. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and load the game and not the save. Because I do not think we're ready for that. That is... Wow. Leading off with a stall boss is... It's a move. It is a move, definitely. Yeah, you stay here, bitch. I'm not sure what... Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're all very worried about the rod. I'm not sure what kind of move it is, but it is definitely a move. Man, Synergy does so much damage. Garrett gets one use of flare, and then he gets shut down. While I was doing a little bit of research on this, I saw somebody was planning on playing this as their first experience with Golden Sun. Like, they weren't going to play the unaltered game, which is already baffling. And if you're not going to play the unaltered game, you should absolutely play, like, Reloaded, that is meant to just be, like, you know, the game, but a little better. But the fact that they were going to play this first? Like, holy moly, dude. If I played Golden Sun and it was this whenever I was, like, however old I was whenever I played it, I would have peed my pants. I never would have touched this game again. And I'm not saying it's bad, but, like, if that would have been the first boss in this game, into the world scenario. Oh, there goes all my PP. Oh, but it only hit Garrett? Is Quake as good as Flare? Let's find out. No. Why is Flare so strong? Broke his sword and he died of embarrassment. Oh, man, I really wish I didn't have to watch this every single time I came into town to rest. I guess I could go rest at the inn in Vale. How much money do I have? I was mainly, more than leveling up, I was trying to get some money to buy new weapons, because that seems to be my main issue. Numbing Strike. Yeah, wow, his attack is so much lower. Yeah. And then sell that. I'll have 180, and then I'll only need 100 more. But it doesn't look like I really have anything that I can... I don't want to... After that fight, I do not want to lose any of those... Any of those waters of life. Man, I just can't believe that that's what they decided to lead with. I mean, I can understand wanting to have that kind of boss, because there's nothing like that in Golden Sun. But leading with it is bold move. Also, Garrett has less HP than Isaac. I gotta look at Garrett's stats. What? Less HP, less PP, a little more defense, and that's it. Does Garrett just suck in this? Like, Flare is really strong. Is that just his thing? Is that, like, his synergy is really strong, but he kind of sucks? That would blow. I can use Flare twice now. That's pretty good. Wow, defense drops by 1. That's probably because a lot of these early game enemies literally have defense in like the single digits. Man, that really sucks. That really sucks whenever enemies use it. I could see it being useful as, like, a tool for... Wait, hold on. Wait, does it suck your PP and then hurt you? Or are there 2 different versions of Whirlwind? Jeez, this is gonna take forever. Now I'm curious. If it drains your PP first and then starts hurting you, that's interesting because I don't know of anything else that does that. $8 coins. Now we're talking. 8 whole coins. Wow, good nimble dodge. Oh, I'm so glad. If that guy poisons us, we're gonna have to go back to the friggin'... Oh, stop! Great. We're gonna have to go back to the friggin'... Yeah, okay. Wasted money. Oh. Okay. Wait, do you not have... They don't have antidote. Oh, boy. Can you cure my poison? 10 coins, man. Whoa. Alright, so I either need to stay away from zombies or make quick work of them, because... Hoo boy. What horrible shit is this guy gonna do to us? Wow, when Garrett gets a crit, he almost does as much damage as Isaac. I should have stayed in the inn while I was there. Well, this... Okay, he just sucks. That's another enemy that there's, like, multiple versions of. A lot of the enemies that you fight at the beginning of the game, like these guys, they also have a version that's even weaker for you to fight during the prologue. So my thought was, the prologue sucks anyway. So either cut it out completely, or replace all the enemies in the child section with, like, one enemy. And you can use all the other slots for actual interesting, you know, combat. Because when it comes to unused enemies, which, you know, you only have so many slots to work with. Whenever it comes to enemies that are just outright unused in Golden Sun, that have their own slot, there's very, very few. There's a couple variations from Lost Age that are in the game that are not used, like the level, or the tier 3 Chimera is in the game. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Chimera Mage or something. Or King Chimera? Something like that. Oh, oh my god. Why is that allowed to happen? If that guy does that again, we're just dead. Oh, leveled up. We gotta get to a... Oh, well, there you go. That's actually great. That's a really good idea. Bravo on that one. Can't wait to see what... Oh yeah, these guys weaken you. I don't think they have any synergy to take advantage of it, though. It's probably just meant to make them scarier whenever you fight them alongside something else. That is a really underwhelming unleash. Isn't there a, like, a striking animation that does the shield break afterwards? It might be a Lost Age thing. 12 coins for a room. Okay, now I just need to make 20 coins doing something. Come on, I need 20 coins. That sucks. Wait, does he have any artifacts yet? Merc. Wow, that slows you way down. Good lord. Okay, so we are decked out in the best equipment you can get right now. Experience the next level is a lot. Garrett levels up really slow. I feel like whoever made this just hates Garrett. Wow. That was entirely pure stupidity. Alright, you. I'm back. And this time I know that herbs can heal poison. Wow. What? Okay. Alright, well that guy can just drop water of life for funsies. Yeah, now we're actually doing damage. I like that. That's what I like to see. Slimes. Those enemies don't really do a lot of damage in this, but they're insidious. Every enemy in this game is a slow and insidious killer. Which is scary. And annoying. Oh, well, there you go. Fire. What the hell is that noise? Jeez, the background of this video is going to be full of fucking horrible noises. Alrighty. I think we're ready to take them on now. I don't really know this mod's stance on grinding. Based on that fight, I'm gonna assume that they want you to. which I don't love. Grinding isn't really, like, fun. It can, in my opinion, grinding actually can be enjoyable if you've got the right tools for it. But Golden Sun definitely does not have those tools. Alright. Let's give this another shot and see if we can even get past these damn bandits. Yeah, come on. Okay. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and save state here, just in case it feels more like we can actually beat it. Although I feel pretty confident that if it feels like we can beat it, that we'll beat it. We've also learned a lot. So let's come out hitting them hard and fast. I think that we should attack the bandit. Yeah, and then they're already starting with the fuckery. Lowers defense, huh? He's like the only one that can do any damage to us. Alright. Off to a pretty good start. Let's hit him with another flare. Keep air rendering them. I'm hoping we can seal his synergy. Yes. Now he can't use poison. Did he just fully heal? Man, this guy is ridiculous. He can fully heal from like over 100 damage per turn. Man, that is great, though. I really love that. A 138 HP. 138 HP this guy can heal. In Vault. Keep him, just keep wailing on him, man. That's all we can do. Oh, and his synergy seal is gone. That's not good. Ivan, I need you to seal that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Fully restore. What is this design? And he can use Helm Splitter. Golly gosh. The player doesn't get access to Helm Splitter until literally the end of the game. So the fact that they give it to this guy in the first boss fight is something else. Presuming it hasn't been edited, but I don't think it has been. Please seal his synergy again. Thank you. Now, an idea for an enemy I had whenever I was working on mine was an enemy that has very little HP but fully restores at the end of each turn. So basically, you would need to kill him in one turn. But this is like that idea, but he also just has a ton of HP. I'm kind of curious about something. Good God. Good God, man. Leave it. If I fail this again, I want to open up the editor and see what's going on with these guys. Because this is insane. Although he hasn't fully restored his HP for a while, so that is good. If we get rid of him, the fight's basically over. Oh, we got defense down by 2, which is an incredible amount. Synergy Seal is gone. Ivan, if you don't mind. If you could... Oh, that's not good. Okay, he did waste one of his turns attacking, and we're probably going to lose Ivan. Unless we really do something. Okay, I'm going to have Garrett be the one who heals Ivan. Ivan, I need to use... I need you to actually seal his synergy this turn. Okay, there we go. This guy has so many spells. I wonder if it would be worth it whenever... I'm gonna use Whirlwind whenever he's not... Oh yeah, it does. So it does do damage, because they don't have any PP. And normally the bandit doesn't either, because, you know, he's not a... He doesn't use synergy. Synergy Seal is gone after a single turn, man. Come on. I need you to keep sealing his synergy, man. We can't afford for you to not do that. At least Ivan's HP is maxed out. We are getting low again. Garrett, you're gonna have to heal yourself. Air render out there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good either. Oh, man. The fact that he can just pull that out is real ass. Yeah, I should have spread those Waters of Life out. He can just do like 60,000 damage for fun. And he gets... Look at that. Alright, so since that went about as well as I thought it was going to, put some nice music on in the background. And we are going to open up the Golden Sun editor, and I will bring that up on screen. This will take me just a second, so I apologize for that. Oh, look at that. It actually... Huh. Neat. Can I... Let's make this bigger. And... There. Okay, so... You know, this music's a little too, like... frantic. Let's get some jams going, you know? How about some what's a good one? No, not oh yeah. I always love this one. All right, there we go. So let's take a look at Fallen Star. Let's open up my ROM hacks folder. And Fallen Stars. See, here it's called Fallen Stars. And go over to enemies. Cain. Well, okay, I don't want to get spoiled, but there is somebody named Cain. And we'll scroll down to the bandits, which I may have already passed. They're pretty... yeah, here they are. Okay. Okay, so Sacred Water is an item. He does eventually run out of these. And he drops the bandit's sword as normal. He has 460 HP. So Sacred Water probably restores... what, like a third of his health? Restores a third of the... we can bring that up real quick. Because it's an item. I don't know if it's one that is available to the player. I'm already seeing a lot of new stuff over here. Where is it? Ooh, some of these item names are good. There's Sacred Water. 30% of HP. Okay, yeah. So is this a use item? Or is this a single use item? I presume, yeah, it is. This isn't the Hermes water though, is it? I would presume that it isn't. Broke Venus, broke... oh, I better not. Okay, where were we? Enemies. So that's an item that we have access to later. Now the problem is that once that he runs out of Sacred Waters, he starts doing the other fun stuff. Like... oh, that was not a very long... there. He starts doing all this other stuff that is just awful. Deadly Poison is holy shit. I'm pretty sure that that's just the unleash from that cursed mace that you get really late game on Crossbone. Like the demon mace or whatever it's called. So he can just use that at will and totally ruin, like, it does enough damage that you just... it kills Ivan completely, and your other two can barely survive it. Yeah, his defense is really low. That's generally just a thing with... what about these guys? 182. Water of Aleph. Huh, we didn't see that. I wonder if that can bring back the main guy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how that works. We should look and see. Water of Aleph. Moderately heals party. Use Water of Anemos. So, we need to look and see the effect of Water of Anemos. Actually, what am I doing? We can just search it. Water of Anemos. Restore 300 HP, half damage for a single turn. Holy crap. That is ridiculous. Thank God we didn't see him use that. Well, I mean, I say that, but we're not done with it. We haven't finished the fight yet. So, these check marks, we don't know what they do. That's great. That's why you hover over them and it says question mark. As I said, this thing's unfinished. So, these are toggles in the game's code that we have no idea what they do, but I'm pretty sure they're related to using items whenever you have them. But yeah, so this is what we're looking at. He's only got 40 PP. He does regen 5 a turn. So even if we drain him completely, which would only take a couple whirlwinds, I wonder if it would be more worth it to just use whirlwind on him over and over again. Because then we're hurting the other two as well. And we're keeping this guy's PP at an absolute minimum, so he can't use poison, he can't use impact, and he can't use slash or helm splitter. He can still use deadly poison, which is probably our biggest hurdle. I think that's worth it. I think that's worth a look. Let's look at the thieves again one more time. Okay, we gotta put on one last this is a good track. It's called Hopelessness. Okay, so they also have access to Helm Splitter. Wait, oh no, they do have PP. They have a very small amount of it. They have very tiny PPs, but they do have a little. 2 instances of Helm Splitter. Yeah, see, they don't use... Whenever you have a check mark on an enemy with items, I'm 90% sure that these attacks cannot be used until they've gone through all of their items, which is why we haven't seen them use Helm Splitter and Brute Force until they've gone through their herbs. Although, hold on, because we've not seen them use the Water of Aleph. I mean, we had to have, though. We had to have seen the Water of Aleph, because they can't use Helm Splitter or Brute Force until they've used it. Interesting. And I wonder if that maybe isn't related to some of the pathetically low damage numbers we see. I think it'd be best if we started off just by draining them of their resources. So we hit them with Whirlwind, and then as the fight goes on and they run out of healing items, especially the bandits' fucking 4 sacred water, then we start hitting them with the synergy. Because I don't think they have anything that can get rid of it. We don't have anything, or they don't have anything that can get rid of our PP. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good strat. Alright. Let's... Shush. Let's do it. Let's just focus down the bandit. Because I still think he's the biggest danger here. So maybe it's not 100% chance. Damn. Yeah, it's definitely not 100% chance to... No, just keep... And let Ivan do the synergy. Yeah, there we go. Rending Shadow really doesn't seem to be that much of an issue. I'm curious how they got it to work, though, because usually attacks that are single target, or animations that are attached to a single target attack, they don't work very well whenever you force them to hit multiple targets. So that may be something I look into later. Because one thing I was trying to do was... Yeah, there we go. Yep. Fully healed. One thing I was trying to do was make it to where the longswords had... Or there was a longsword that had the attack from Dark Dawn where you unleash and it hits the whole enemy party. I think it's called like Whirlwind Slash or something like that. Like it's based on the like Zelda spin attack. But I couldn't quite get it to work visually. Like it worked from a mechanical standpoint, it just looked like total shit. Oh wait, hold on. No, I'm mistaken. I had a different problem with that. It's that unleashes can't hit multiple people. Yeah. Because of the way that they work. Since an unleash is triggered off an attack that only targets a single character to begin with, it only targets a single enemy, the end result can only ever target a single enemy. This guy's wasting this stuff, man. Wasteful. You're wasteful. I realize now I probably should have been counting how many of those he had instead of just being stupid. I definitely think learning their secrets has really opened up the possibilities here. Let's go all out. Oh, I should have looked to see what some of this fucking synergy does. I think the reality of the situation is that we can definitely take down those lesser guys in like a couple turns if we get real lucky. I think we should probably hold on to some PP for cure. Yeah. Oh, don't hit Ivan. Oh. Oh. Oh, boy. Yep, knowing what's going on has absolutely changed the game entirely. Let's have Isaac use Cure. And then we will keep hitting him with Tornado. Or, I think Air Render is better now. Oh, and there he goes. Thankfully, he was defending for that. Oh, the double hit. You hate to see it. Oh, it's a full heal. Okay. Let's... I don't think we ever figured out what Sand Blades did. Also, I just realized... Oh, no. This has been on screen the whole time. Oh, shit. I forgot that minimizing it does not, like, make it go away. Well, that fucking sucks. I think of it like a radio play, you know, like... It's like a, you know, you kind of use your imagination. Really, if anything, it's more... Hey, there we got him! Thank God I uncovered it in time for that, huh? You know what? At first, I was appalled by that. But I actually really liked that once we figured out what was going on. It's like a puzzle, almost. Where you have to formulate your strategy... based on, you know, your needs. Which is, you know, I think that's the ideal situation. Alrighty. That was awesome. Beating them, anyway. And we got to learn a little something about Golden Sun in the process. We did get that bandit sword. We'll see what that does. Because I know some weapons have some wacky effects in this. Unleash Rapid Smash. Agility plus 8, HP recovery plus 5, attack plus 13. So it's weak. It's very weak. Agility minus 1, max HP plus 5. We'll hold on to it and we'll give it to Ivan whenever he comes back. Oh, I mean, you know, he's gone forever. Unfortunate. Speaking of, like, wacky starts, like, crazy ways to start the game, I was kind of thinking about how cool it'd be to have a hack that lets you start with all your gen. Like, it lets you start with the whole... Like, every character has, like, 7 gen of their element when you start the game. And then balancing the game around that, so you can, like, do party building from the get-go. You know, there wouldn't be as much progression with that. But it'd be cool, I think. I think that might be something outside the possibilities of the editor, though, because you'd have to go into the maps and make it to where the gen encounters don't give you a gen. Jenny, whatever. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Okay. 1? Scoozy? Staff has very mysterious powers. Attack plus 40, max PP times 0. 0.0. Turns plus 2. Plus 2? Defense and max HP. That's cool. That's cool. So does that give you... Does that give him 3 turns? Or does that give him 2? It sounds like it gives him 3, but I don't know. It also makes it impossible for him to use the thing you need him to use. Let's give him the bandit sword. Now, can anybody use this? No, only Ivan can use it, which is unfortunate. Wow, that triple sucks, because now I gotta go back and... Wait. That doesn't seem... This seems like bad game design. There we go. Alright, let's put that back on him and see just how it works. .49 attack, higher defense, lower agility. But that's probably just from Oh, he's got 1 PP out of 0. So what's his attack compared to the others? It's still not as high. And I don't think that this thing can unleash. This seems like it'd be more for like a Jin build. Well, let's give it a shot. Oh, so he only gets 2 attacks. Oh, that's that really rare. Oh man, we were getting creamed. That's that really rare, like, wands effect, I think. Or animation. I mean, it's definitely interesting. I feel like putting it on Ivan is not the best idea. Although... Oh, no, you can't do that. I was gonna say, if you can, like, summon in 1 turn with it, that'd be pretty good. It's definitely an interesting idea. Again, I don't know if Ivan is the best character for it. Garrett is so slow that even when Ivan gets 2 turns, he still goes after both of them. Okay, there we go. And then Ivan gets to defend after that. That's pretty great. Yeah, I mean, that is really strong. Being able to attack twice a turn, just all the time, is very, very strong. Even if your actions are very limited. And especially right now, this early in the game, our actions are extremely limited. I say we hold on to it for now. And then we'll kind of decide if it's worth keeping. The unleash rate must be very low. Also, the amount of HP that we're regaining every turn is insane. Like, we are just, like, ignoring most attacks. Let's go ahead and drop a flare on these guys. I don't really want to, like, be here all day. Has become... Oh. And it has the effect that it might ground them, too. Holy crap, man. That is really good. The rate seems pretty low. But that also means that, like, a build with that could actually be good. The problem is that then, you know, does it hold up late game? Probably be a good idea to see how much I know there were some multipliers. Yeah, multiplies defense and max HP. It does not multiply attack, though. So, it would definitely fall behind later, unless there's nothing else that gives... Oh, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to do the thing, and I'm stupid. Just get me out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this Ginny, and then call it a day for now. I'm gonna return to this because my interest is piqued. I had to approach that bandit fight in a way that I've never had to approach a Golden Sun fight before. And although we can talk all day about whether or not it's well designed, it's interesting, and I think that that's more important than anything else. So I will absolutely be coming back to that. Or this, rather. But I do want to get this Ginny first. If I can stop getting attacked by things for 3 seconds. Get a lot of critical hits. That does do a lot of damage whenever it works, man. I'll tell you what. I always liked this guy. It's like the only time you ever get any idea that there are other adventurers, like, squangling around. I mean, we know for a fact that other people use Jin, rather. So, you know, it's just cool to see it. Or, I mean, I guess he doesn't get to use it. He just gets cucked, but still. I know that that was one of the things people were looking into before, you know, the big everybody doesn't give a shit about Golden Sun anymore. For one, there's some really good animation mods. Like, some crazy ones that make the game look so good. Specifically for, like, synergies and stuff. The way they look is just amazing. I'll actually put a link to those in the description of this video. Just so you can see, because it's wild how good they look. But one thing that people were looking into was giving enemies Jin and letting them, like, summon and stuff with them. Which I thought was a really cool idea. Well, here's the problem now, is that my anti-PP guy is now just a, like, berserker. Still don't know what that does. Okay, well this, I'm not a huge fan of what's happening here, because I feel like he's setting me up to turn me into meatloaf. Wrapped in delusion. How about you get unable to move, bitch? Thankfully, this doesn't have the thing that Reloaded has, where whenever you're... Oh my god, dude. Holy crap, this guy can already move. Oh, fireworks. Well, I mean, I can't use it now, because he just fucked me with it, but... This is not going the best. It could be going better. It could also be going way worse. Whoa! Oh, that's pretty impressive. What the? Doesn't seem like Jin or changed at all. Wow. See, now, it's stuff like that that I do not think is good design. Like, that, him being able to just, like... I presume that... You know what, actually, before we go... I want to actually see if... Let's go ahead and save this. I want to see what the odds of him using that attack are. So let's open the editor back up. I'm sure you guys had a good time staring at it during that fight. Real professional entertainer I am. So let's go down to the Jin section. Jupiter Soul. Huh. So this guy. Lava Shower. It's not even that rare. And he can just hit you with Lava Shower and totally end you, like, for funsies. He gets 2 turns. Damn. That is something else. Alright. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and take off for now. I'm definitely going to pick this up again, because this was really cool. It was really interesting. Even if I don't agree with all of the, like, design choices, the fact that I had to tackle that battle the way that I did, by learning everything I could about the boss before going in and winning, was really interesting. I really liked that a lot. And, I mean, you could probably say that's cheating, but I'm gonna counter that with I'm not very good at video games, and I probably never would have gotten through that guy if I hadn't. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little look at Fallen Star and discussion, kinda, about ROM hacks and Golden Sun hacking in particular. It was enjoyable. I like talking about this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys will enjoy listening to it. So, this has been Torvis. God bless, and have a good night.